Alright, welcome back to another video. Alright, so okay. Oh, we got Navi Kazuma. Alright, this space. I know this one. I have a really simple plan for it. So the plan is to blizzard the scatter compartment right here. And then Sui Hero for the town hall. And start the RC on the cannon over there with the Lalo on the side into the other scatter shot. So let's go. Send the lava like that. It doesn't matter which air defense it goes to, as long as the blimp reach in this compartment. Okay, let's place this compartment. Right. Okay, got everything. Right. So we'll start queen. Going around to the town hall. Like this. Drop her so she could remove these defenses before fighting the enemy CC. Right, some archers to stop time fail. Right, wall break to the tonal compartment for the king. Use the next one to put the queen into the single. Okay. Looking good. So freeze this tonal. Go with the king ability. Freeze it again. As the tonal drops, go with the RC and the cannon right here. And follow up with the Lalo on the side. Okay, go with the warden. More loans. Try to freeze the scatter and the rage tower. Then go with the other owned and head hunters. And warden ability with the double ace like this. And just add more loans when the own comes over. And freeze the rest of multis on the base. And that should be it. I've explained this in a previous video, but I wasn't talking on it. So remember the plan. The plan is to blizzard this compartment, send the queen down towards the town hall, wall break king into the town hall, and RC on the cannon. As the town hall drop, start the Lalo on the side, go heavy on the loons, drop both ace, and warden ability with headhunters. Okay, this base. I saw stars wreck this one. Really torn it apart. Okay, so I'll be attempting what he did. So what I saw he did was base the compartment right there, and Sui going to the left, and then Lalo from the right. Okay, let's try. So lava, and then blimp to drop in that scatter shot compartment. Let this sweeper blow. It should make it. Yeah. Go with the rage. Invis. Again. Yeah, those eyes column invis. Visible. Need that eagle. Alright. Should get it. Alright. Now start queen from the single inferno. Here. Poison those. Alright. Just let her kill them. We'll go with the balloon first. Oh no. I'll freeze. Go with the king and the Ice column. Damn, again. I'll go with the ability. No need to waste any more freeze. Break into the scatter compartment with the X-bow. Then as soon as we pop the king ability, we'll start the RC on the left. Break into the next one again. Alright. As he steps up, you go with the RC to go into the single inferno. So start the Lalo. Or then go with the next hound. Tesla farm, so do need a freeze. Yes. With more loans. And yeah, just be patient now. Although RC coming over pop is our ability to let the invis go off. Okay. Then freeze. Freeze again. Always freeze. Everything is coming back. So go with the warden ability and ace. And that should be it. That's how I saw him take down this base. And it looked really easy, so I did it. And it went well. So try it whenever you find this base. Okay, alright. This base. Okay, so I'll base the X-bow outside on the right here. On the right here. Yeah, just send the loon and the blimp. Okay. It's an E-Titan CC. So pull it away. Just need the X-bow. Yeah, and that's it. Need nothing more. So start the queen from the next side. Going into the next X-bow. Okay. So marchers on the outside. Alright. So we want king to funnel her off. So we'll start him out there. Alright, break the wall for the queen to take the tonal, of course. Remember to freeze it and go with the ability. Alright, the tonal is down. Just let the king continue walking outside. Clear all that trash. Oh, there is ability. So I went with his ability just because he's going to engage the warden tower and I needed the barbs to tank. Okay. Wait a little bit. I'll now go with the RC and then the Lalo and then warden ability really early because it's a deadly spot. So one freeze first. Then now it's time to set up the next round on the headhunters. So go with the haste and the warden ability really early. This section is deadly. After that, freeze the rest of the multi-targeting defenses. Like freeze them. Use all the freeze here. After the warden wears off. And that should be it. So the plan is one of the expos around the town hall area. Start Sui on the next expo. While break queen to the town hall. Use the king to go for all the trash. And then RC, start the Lalo fast as possible. Heavy on the loads. And go with the first freeze. And that should set up the warden ability with the headhunters next. Okay, this is, I don't like this one. I've never cheese started it before. So, okay, I'll I'll try this. The I send the blame from the tunnel and let the whiz target the tunnel first and let that invis tower goes off, and hopefully they target the expo. So let's go like this. Drop the blimp, go with the invis, target the tunnel. Okay, it's gone invisible. You should get the expo, and that's it. So the side where we took out the expo, I'll start the queen. Okay. Alright. Poison. Drop the poison right on top of her to get all the pops. Like everything. Alright, I'll try to break king into this compartment. But I will go with the ice column first so it can freeze the queen and the scatter shot. Right? Okay. I want to wall break this poison tower section to try and get that multi with queen. Okay. Got it. As soon as the king reaches scatter, I'll go with the ability. And then start the RC on the side. I will go with the two head hunters because the king is dangerous, and then start the lava loon and go with the freeze on the multi. Invis the RC. Then it's time to go with the next on the head hunter. I waited too long with that ability, missed the head hunters. So when you're doing this, try to get them in the water ability. It should work out better for you. Okay, so this line is really strong. So try to remember what to do around the tunnel. Let the super whiz target it first, so the tunnel can go invis, and that will allow you to get the expo, and then start the queen from the side where you took out the expo. Then swing into the scatter compartment and Lalo from the multi inferno with the enemy Grand Warden, and keep freezing it with the sweeper. Alright, this base. Okay. So it's a diamond base with the tunnel near the outside. So you need the blimp always base right here that I was showing you. Okay. Tunnel should go invisible. Got the scatter shot. That's it. So you see the monolith is right there, so we won't start from that side because the monolith is really dangerous for the hero. Yes. Okay. I don't know why the poison wasn't dropping. Right. So I'll start the king to tank the expo. Just like that. Gonna break the junction between the expo and the scatter shot. And then break into the CC compartment. I could reach the eagle and the the monolith from there. Alright, so king got what he got everything, and then go with the RC, start the Lalo, go with the freeze because the single, go with more balloon, start the next round on the side because you have 3 of them, to try and keep all these big group going into this section here, the middle part, the core. Right, what an ability. And that should be it. Like, you guys will mostly find these bases, and just always go with this plan. Blizzard the town hall. Avoid the monolith and the Sui. So go from the side where the monolith isn't at, and then Lalo the rest. Okay. Alright. One more again. So same plan. Same plan. So alright. I'll go with Alone because the sweeper is facing right here. So I'll let it sweep first. Like that, and then go with the blimp. Perfect spot. So blaze the town hall. Yeah, no need to waste anything more. Won't get anywhere further. So I start her up here because I see that she could reach the monolith from the outside. So that's the plan. And to wall break the king into the same side she's going. Get rid of this RC. So wall break. Monolith locks on. That's good. I just want the queen to take the monolith. Wall break the king into here. To this compartment here. Right. The queen should take out that ghost storage, and then the king should beat on the wall. It's just this base, it's kind of different. As soon as the king target the wall, go with the RC, then start the Lalo right away from the bottom side. Go with clean up, more loons. Okay, as soon as these group heading inside, try to funnel on the bottom with the next round and more loon, because you didn't use any round for the blizzard. So yeah, go with the next one in the warden ability, and yeah, the ear's already dead, so no need to put any head on top. So ace into the last expo there. I didn't freeze the expo because it locked on to the hound. That should be it. Don't need anything more. Yeah, just start the cleanup because the loons will backtrack. Use a freeze. Keep the RC alive. Miss those Tesla, but it should be okay. So the plan is to blaze the town hall. Sui onto the side. Lalo from the bottom. That should be it. Alright. Another diamond base. So the plan is the same. With these diamond bases, the town hall on the outside. Diamond teasers. I think that's what it's called. So the same plan. Just blaze the town hall. Sui on the side. Lalo from the back end. Okay, right. Let's let the blaze do its thing. I put all this area, and that's it. So okay, here's a tricky part. So there's a lot of ground skeletons. So we'll use the loon to pull the headhunter forward because they can target here. And then drop the queen right on them. Like that. Okay. So go with the poison right on top of the queen to get all the pups. Then we'll sew it into the side. Right. I'll vibrate the junction to the expo to the scatter shot and the inferno. Alright. Go with the king. You should go in. Oh wow. Okay. Invisor. You should pick up the scatter and the multi. So I'll go with the RC right away as I use her ability and go with the Lalo. Right. So Lalo the back end. Use a next sound, always use a next sound to keep the main one pushing on these diamond, to keep the main loons pushing into the base on these diamond style base. So go with the ability. When you're going to engage the inferno on the multi, go with the grandwater ability. Time it right. Freeze the multi-target defense, and that should be it. You always will have freeze left over, so in case you're running into trouble, just use their freezes. And that's the simple plan for the diamond teaser bases with the town hall on the outside. So blaze the town hall, no hound needed. Sui from the side and Lalo from the back end. It doesn't matter which side you Sui from.